Your shower glass isn't stained, it's etched. And that's why every cleaning product you've tried has failed. There's an $8 powder that glass manufacturers use to polish etched glass back to crystal clear. The shower door replacement industry hopes you never find it. Look at your shower door right now, that cloudy white film that never clears no matter what you spray on it. You've tried white vinegar. You've tried Barkeeper's Friend. You've tried the $12 hard water spray. You've tried CLR. Each one removes some of it. But the glass never goes back to clear. It always looks slightly frosted, slightly dull, not like glass at all. Here's what no cleaning product label ever tells you. There are two completely different problems that look identical on shower glass. Hard water deposits sitting on top of the glass, and glass etching below the surface of the glass. Acids remove the deposits on top. They cannot touch the etching below the surface. After years of mineral deposits sitting on glass, the calcium and silica compounds chemically bond to the silica structure of the glass itself. They don't sit on top anymore. They become part of the surface. The glass is physically altered. No acid can reverse that. Only one thing can. A process called microabrasive polishing. The same process glass manufacturers use to polish optical glass and automotive windshields. The compound they use costs $8 at any automotive supply store, and it restores etched shower glass to optical clarity in one afternoon, without replacing the door, without calling anyone. Stay with me, because in 3 minutes you'll know exactly why your shower glass looks cloudy even after cleaning, and exactly how to fix it this weekend. First, the exact difference between hard water deposits and glass etching and how to tell which one you have. Second, why cerium oxide polishes glass back to clarity at the molecular level. And third, the complete protocol, step by step, with the one tool that makes all the difference. Don't go anywhere. Before the full explanation, here's what you're going to do. Cerium oxide powder mixed with water to a thin paste, applied to the glass with a felt polishing pad on a drill or orbital sander, polish in overlapping circular passes for 3 to 5 minutes per section, rinse and check clarity, repeat until the glass is clear. Total time for a standard shower door, 1 to 2 hours. Total cost, $8 to $15 depending on how much cerium oxide you buy, versus $400 to $800 for shower door replacement. That's the complete protocol. Now let me explain why this works when everything you've tried hasn't. Here's the test that tells you which problem you have. Take a dry fingertip and press it firmly against the cloudy area of your shower glass. Lift it quickly. If the area under your finger cleared temporarily and then went cloudy again as your finger moisture evaporated, you have hard water deposits on the surface. Acid cleaners can remove those. If the area under your finger didn't clear at all, even momentarily, the glass is etched. The surface has been physically altered, and no cleaning product will restore it. Here's how etching happens. Hard water contains dissolved calcium, magnesium, and silica. When water evaporates on glass after a shower, those minerals are left behind as deposits. In the first weeks and months, those deposits sit on top of the glass. Acidic cleaners dissolve them. The glass clears. But if deposits are left on the glass repeatedly over months and years, something different happens. The silica in the hard water deposit begins to react chemically with the silica in the glass surface. They form chemical bonds at the molecular level. The deposit is no longer sitting on the glass. It is bonded to the glass. At that point, applying acid removes only the unbonded mineral on the very surface. The bonded layer stays, and the glass looks permanently frosted. The only way to restore optical clarity is to remove the outermost layer of the glass surface itself, polishing it away, microns at a time, until you're below the level where the bonding occurred. That is what cerium oxide does. Here's the part that surprises everyone. Cerium oxide doesn't clean glass. It polishes glass. At the atomic level, cerium oxide particles are harder than glass, but softer than most contaminants on glass. When applied with a felt pad, each particle acts as a microscopic cutting tool, removing glass surface material in layers measured in nanometers, billionths of a meter. But here's what makes cerium oxide different from ordinary abrasive polishing compounds. As the cerium oxide particles remove glass, they also undergo a chemical reaction with the silica glass surface. The cerium forms temporary chemical bonds with the silicon atoms at the surface. Those bonds allow the cerium to pull away the damaged and contaminated glass layer more efficiently than pure mechanical abrasion. It's both mechanical and chemical polishing happening simultaneously. The combination produces a surface smoother than almost any other polishing method can achieve. This is why optical manufacturers and automotive glass factories use cerium oxide, not because it's cheap, because nothing else produces the same surface quality. The shower enclosure replacement market generates billions annually. Bathroom contractors, glass replacement companies, home improvement retailers. New frameless shower doors, $400 to only $500. Installation, $200 to $400 additional. Every bathroom remodel quote includes a line item for shower glass replacement. Because the contractor knows that cloudy shower glass is the visual cue that triggers the remodel conversation, and that most homeowners have no idea the cloudiness is reversible without replacement. The hard water cleaning products market is also complicit. Every product promises to remove hard water stains from glass. Now, the instructions tell you to spray, wait, scrub, and rinse. The results on lightly stained glass are good. The results on etched glass are partial at best. And not one of those products tells you the difference. Not one label explains that what you're seeing may be etching and not deposits. Because if you understood the difference, you'd know that acid cleaners can't fix etching. And you'd look for the compound that can. Cerium oxide has been the standard glass polishing compound in optical manufacturing since the 1950s. It's used to polish telescope lenses, camera lenses, optical fiber ends, and automotive windshields after sand damage. It's used by auto glass technicians to remove wiper scratches from windshields without replacement. At $8 to $15 for enough powder to restore several shower doors. The shower replacement industry cannot tell you that the cloudy glass they're quoting to replace can be polished clear for $8. The cleaning product industry cannot tell you that their product won't fix what you actually have. So neither does. Subscribe to Camping Prohibido and hit the notification bell. The optical glass industry has been polishing glass with cerium oxide since the 1940s. Before cerium oxide, optical manufacturers used iron oxide, jeweler's rouge, as the final polishing compound for lenses. In the late 1930s, researchers at the French company Rhone Poulenc discovered that cerium oxide produced a significantly finer surface finish on glass than iron oxide, with fewer surface defects visible under magnification. By the 1950s, cerium oxide had become the standard final polishing compound for optical glass worldwide. Camera lenses, telescope mirrors, binocular optics, rifle scopes. Any glass surface where optical clarity was critical. In the 1980s, automotive glass manufacturers adopted it for windshield polishing in their production lines. And automotive glass repair technicians began using it to remove sand scratches and wiper damage from windshields in the field. A repair that previously required windshield replacement now took 1 hour with a drill and a $10 bag of powder. The same logic applies to shower glass. A surface that the bathroom contractor quotes to replace for $600 takes 1 afternoon and $8 in cerium oxide to restore. The compound moved from optical laboratories to automotive repair shops, but it never made it to the cleaning products aisle at the grocery store, where it would eliminate a significant portion of the shower replacement market. What you just heard explains why every acid cleaner you've tried left your shower glass still cloudy. It removed what was on the surface. It couldn't touch what had bonded below the surface. Cerium oxide removes the surface itself, polishes it away in layers thinner than a human hair, until the glass below the damaged layer is exposed, clear, unaffected. What's coming next is the exact protocol, tools, technique, and how to know when you're done. Stay with me. Buy cerium oxide powder online or at automotive glass supply stores. Search for cerium oxide glass polish or cerium oxide polishing powder. Price, $8 to $15 for $100 to 200 grams, which is enough to restore 2 to 4 standard shower doors. You also need a felt polishing pad that attaches to a drill or random orbital sander. Search for felt glass polishing pad or cerium oxide polishing pad. Price, $5 to $12 for a pad that mounts on any standard drill chuck. A variable speed drill set to low speed works well. A random orbital sander also works and covers more area per pass. Do the finger test first. Before applying anything, do the finger test described earlier on every cloudy section of the glass. Areas that clear under your finger are deposits that need acid treatment first. Areas that don't clear are etched and need cerium oxide polishing. Treat the deposit areas first. Apply white vinegar or a commercial hard water remover to areas that responded to the finger test. Let sit 10 minutes. Scrub with a non-scratch pad. Rinse and dry. This removes the surface deposit layer and exposes the full extent of any etching below. Now you can see exactly what the cerium oxide needs to address. Mixing the cerium oxide paste. Add cerium oxide powder to a small bowl. Add water a few drops at a time, mixing until you reach the consistency of thin yogurt. Not too thick and not watery. It should coat the felt pad without dripping off. Application technique. Apply a small amount of paste to the felt pad. Work in sections of about 12 inches by 12 inches. Press the pad firmly against the glass. Run the drill at low speed, roughly 500 to 800 RPM. Move the pad in slow overlapping circles across the section. Apply firm, consistent pressure. The paste will spread out and begin to dry slightly as you work. That slight drying is fine. It's the cerium oxide working on the glass surface. Work each section for 3 to 5 minutes before moving to the next. Spray a little water on the pad if the paste dries completely. You want the paste damp but not wet throughout the polishing process. Checking progress. After polishing each section, wipe the glass clean with a damp cloth. Look at the glass from an angle with a light source behind you. The cloudiness should be visibly reduced. If it's not sufficiently clear, apply more paste and continue polishing. Some heavily etched glass requires 2 or 3 passes before full clarity returns. Deep etching that has been building for 5 or more years may take longer. Be patient and persistent. The clarity is there below the surface. You're just revealing it 1 pass at a time. After treatment, once the glass is clear, rinse thoroughly with clean water. Dry with a clean microfiber cloth. Apply a hydrophobic glass coating such as Rain-Esques or a dedicated shower glass sealer. This coating causes water to bead and roll off the glass during showers instead of evaporating on the surface, dramatically slowing the mineral deposit process going forward. Reapply the coating every 3 to 6 months. With the coating maintained, your shower glass may never need cerium oxide polishing again. A homeowner in Arizona had shower glass that had been cloudy for 4 years in a hard water region. She had tried